Hello. How is everybody? Please take a moment to share out. I would be super, super grateful. Super, super grateful. Trying to find my page. Hey, Sheldon, happy Friday, happy Good Friday to everybody if you're Catholic or whatever. I was born Catholic. I don't practice any religion, though. You got to do that from Facebook. Well, look at they're on top of their shit today. Hi, Bambi. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Gina. Hi, Amy. Please take a moment to share out. This is very important to me, and I appreciate you. This is my fundraiser. I am trying to raise money. My car is ready to be picked up. It's all fixed. Well, not the body work, but the mechanical work is fixed. And it's finally ready to be picked up. It's only been a few weeks. And I just have to get the rest of the money up. So here we are. Yes, what is it? Suddenly I see. You got the notice on Facebook. Holy mother of God. Nice. Well, take a moment to share out. I appreciate all of you for doing that. I would super love for a bunch of people to come on and get some readings tonight. That would be awesome and amazing. Why is my phone being stupid? What is going on right now? Did that? Share to a group. Boop, 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 boop. 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 Facebook always making me look terrible, but that's all right. That's okay. That's all right. Alrighty, there we are. I shared. I hope you share too. Okay, all done. Voila. All right. So what we're doing today is we're doing readings by donation, which means that you get to choose whatever amount you would like to donate. We are, like I said, raising money for auto repair bill, which is about $4,000. So I'm responsible for about half of that. So let's do some readings. I love that Facebook's trying to help me out. That's my favorite part of the day because Facebook's usually a cocksucker. You know? Not my favorite. Anywho, we're going to do whatever kind of reading Spirit tells me to do for you. I'm feeling as fine as frog hair. So let's get her done. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. I have seen so many angel numbers, and I have seen and been a part of so many synchronicities, just so many crazy synchronicities over the last weekend. It's just been amazing. Gwen, thank you so much for helping me out. I super appreciate you. That is awesome. You are amazing. So, but yes, I love my friends, and I wanted to give back in exchange for whatever help you can give to me for this auto repair. So I have pledged, if I can meet my quota, I pledge to do 7 days of free readings. So knowing me, I don't know if those would be 7 consecutive days, but they will definitely be 7 days in a row of free readings at night. So Marie, these are not free readings. Okay, it says it right in the description box. Please click on the description box. It tells you what we're doing. On the description box. These are not free readings tonight. These are or whatever you can afford. I love you too. And I hope you're doing well. Why am I froggy? Am I a frog? Am I froggy? I hope you're doing well. I am. Other than my financial situation right now, I'm incredibly happy. It does. It says live psychic readings by donation is what it says. It doesn't actually say free readings because I just typed it. So it says live psychic readings by donation. And then it says these are not free readings. So maybe that was a different live. Maybe you should. Oh, you've rolled with finest frog hair? Oh, I get it. Well, that's just an expression, right? Fine as frog hair. I'm fine as frog hair. That means you're really fine. Because frogs don't have hair. Maybe it's a southern thing. I don't really know. I just know that I say weird shit sometimes. And yeah, I just roll with it too. I just roll with it. I hope everybody's enjoying better weather than we've been having the last week. Everyone's had some really crazy nuts weather. Man, crazy nuts weather, right? Tornadoes and earthquakes in on the West Coast and hailstorms and flooding and it's almost like we're under attack. I mean, shoot. I did say something would happen. I did say after the 23rd. Anyway, we say it up north. It's just, oh, you're razzing me. I see how you are. Hi, Carol. Come on in, y'all. We're going to do some readings. So these are readings by donation. I would appreciate the minimum donation be $5 so I can give you a couple cards or something for that. I will not do mediumship readings for $5. There's a minimum donation of $25 for mediumship readings. Anything else is negotiable, right? Don't start that. I'm not starting anything. I'm just planting a seed. Sounds awesome as long as we don't have to play any number games because, as you know, we're all really bad at those. Yeah, we have scratched number games off of the list of anything we do because, yeah, we're just not going to do that anymore. That was a bust. That was a complete epic fail. No, but if I can reach my goal of $700 doing live readings, I will do 7 days of free readings on my live streams. And that means nobody has to pay. And it'll just be however we do it. I don't know. So that, like I said, it gets exhausting. So it probably won't be 7 consecutive days in a row, but they will be every live that I do for 7 times will be free readings. So is it worth it? Sure. Like and follow the page. Why not? Do that. I mean, it's good for you. It's good vibes here. It's just all good vibes. I got my crystal order yesterday from Guys Gifts. I love everything I ordered. Thank you for suggesting them. They really are wonderful, and they have the most beautiful crystals, super great vibes. And if anybody hasn't joined that group already, it's a Facebook group called Gaia's Gifts, and they do live streams once a week. I think they do them on Saturdays, but I'm not 100%. So you can join that group today. She's a friend of mine, a personal friend of mine, and join that group today and watch her live stream. She does games and stuff too. And anyway, she's just super wonderful. Her name is Kat, and her man's name is Boris, and they're just a great couple, and I love them so much. So if you want to join that group on Facebook, it's called Gaia's Gifts, and she's a crystal seller, and she has amazing crystals. She's a very fast shipper. Like if you pay your invoice the next day, she ships it right then. It's not one of those people who waits around and, I got to get them all done. They really are on top of their shit. So if you haven't joined that group already, join Gaia's Gifts and tell them that Misty sent you, because I'm her friend and I believe in sending people to good people. And she is a Reiki master, so all of her crystals have great energy. She personally handpicks every single crystal that she sells. Okay, so it's good stuff. Make sure you go join that group if you like to buy crystals, or if you're thinking about starting to buy crystals. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. So anyways, here we are. Happy Friday, everybody, if you're religious or not. I'm not religious, but let it be a good Friday to everybody anyways. You don't have to be Catholic or whatever to celebrate having a good Friday. I'm having a good Friday. I hope you are too. So we're going to do all kinds of readings tonight, but if you want to do mediumship, that's going to be, there's a minimum donation for that. And the minimum donation would be $25. That's what I usually charge during my live streams for mediumships, because they do take more energy out of me to tap into higher dimensions and things like that. I put a brisket on the smoker this morning. Sounds like somebody's having brisket. Hi, Becky. How are you? So these are readings by donation. They are not free. It specifically says in the description box, these are not free. I have a huge vehicle repair bill that I have to pay to get my car back, so I can get back to, living and working and doing all the fun things. It's got about an hour or two to go. Man, now you got me thinking about brisket, Sheldon. You ever put brisket in macaroni and cheese? Phenomenal. You got to try that. I had it at a restaurant in Deadwood, and it was a special, and it was brisket macaroni and cheese. Oh my God. And I'm not talking like Kraft macaroni and cheese. I'm talking like macaroni and cheese you make. And they had like chunks of brisket in there. It was so delicious. Like, amaze balls. Literally the best thing I've ever had. You're not a mac and cheese fan. What? We can't be friends anymore. I had no idea. That's it. We're not friends. That's what I tell Israel too, because he's like, I don't like mayo. I'm like, well, that's it. I'm done with you. We can't be together if you don't like mayo. But anyway, there's just some things that cross the line, and macaroni and cheese is one of them, Shell. That's my creature comfort. That's my comfort food. Oh, I hate when people send me that spam bullshit. How do we get a reading? Hi, Karma. How are you? If you want to get a reading tonight, the minimum donation is the right place, and Black River Falls has brisket mac and cheese on their menu, and it's fantastic. Girl, I'll be there. Should I come there this summer? Should I come do readings? I mean, I don't know. Maybe should I? No, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Hi, Cheryl. If you're interested in getting a reading tonight, these are donation-based readings, whatever you can afford. I do have a very large vehicle mechanics bill that I have to pay. So my goal is to make $700 before Monday, so that I can pick my car up because it's ready. And that would cover most of it that I haven't got. So anywho, that's what we're doing. We're trying to make that much more money. So if you want to send any kind of donation, at least $5 minimum, that's the minimum donation for tonight. If you do want mediumship, connecting to your loved ones who've crossed over, it is $25. That would be appreciated. Anything in between is whatever Spirit tells me to give you. Okay? Okay, Karma, I just explained it. All right. Hi, Joan. So please share out if you're kind. I appreciate all the help. All of the help. And I hope everybody had a wonderful week. I've had a wonderful week. I mean, my boyfriend is amazing. He's like really, really amazing. Super happy with that. It's one of those kind of things where it's like, man, if I knew this was coming, I definitely would have stopped messing with all the other shit a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like that kind of, where it just hits you in the face, like how grateful you are. So do we just message you? No, you don't message me. What? I survived it. Work was so boring. I'm doing a tedious job cleaning up a bunch of files. Oh, Mr. Fraud Detector. I mean, not that that doesn't sound enjoyable, your job in general. It's no, you don't have to message me to get a reading. These are live stream readings. You'd get your reading on the live stream. You make a donation. There's 4 different ways to pay. In the description box of the video, the donations are please at least $5, a minimum $5 donation. $25 if you want to get mediumship. And the goal is to make $700 before Monday. You looking good today. Thank you. Hi, Ronald. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Who's in your picture? Who's in your picture? I can't tell. Who are the people in your picture? Karma, I just explained it. There's 4 different ways to play in the description boxes of the. Oh, those are your kids. Nice. 11 years ago. Oh, okay. They're all grown now, huh? How have you been though? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. It's really hard for me, particularly when I'm doing energy work and doing spiritual work. It's really hard for me when I am stressed out about money. It's really hard for me to work. So it's really like uh, it's very difficult to have this as my only income, because when I do have situations like this, even though I know everything is going to work out without a shadow of a doubt, I still have those 3D issues where stress kind of builds up in my body over it. Even though I'm not worried about it, unconsciously I'm worried about it. And so it causes, I get breakouts. I get a lot of problems with my skin and all that stuff. So it's hard for me. So it's been, when I have been on the last couple of weeks since I wrecked my car, it's been, just for an hour or two, because it's just very overwhelming. What's going on with you? I'm trying to get my car back from the mechanic. Ronald, I got caught driving in the snow and the roads were icy and I was going very, very slowly. And we talked about that. And my car's in the shop and I'm trying to get it back. So I'm trying to raise $700, which is what I have left over that I haven't got yet for my repairs. And if I do make $700 before Monday, I will do 7 days of free live readings. So you forgot about the car? Yeah. I haven't. I haven't forgotten about the car. Although Israel has been absolutely amazing, bringing me anywhere that I need to go. Super wonderful man. Very, very grateful. But it's nice to have your own car. I like having my own car. I like having my car. I miss my car. So anyway, why this keeps saying that I'm offline? And it's bothering me because I'm not offline. I'm just not. But anyways, if you cannot make a donation, that's fine. I would appreciate it if you could at least share out to your friends. You never know, you might find somebody that would like to have a reading of some kind. We've got cards, we've got intuitive readings, we've got all kinds of stuff, whatever questions you might have. And it's anywhere from $5 and up. Whatever you decide you can donate would be greatly appreciated. But so Sheldon told me all about his week. What's going on with you? How was your week? Tell me all about it. I'm excited to, why is my phone not connecting to the What the heck? Why is it being a pooper? Oh, there it is. There she blows. Becky, I appreciate you sharing everything that's going on with you, and I'm really sorry that you're going through that. It does seem, yes, I did. I absolutely did. And you have my sympathy. That does seem like an awful lot for you to be dealing with right now. So how are you dealing with that? Are you trying to deal with everything all at the same time, or are you trying to deal with one thing at a time? Because it feels like that might be the best way to go about it, because when we allow our mind to like snowball, right? The snowball effect, where it's one thing right after another and it just becomes a big tangled ball of stressful situations everywhere you turn, it really makes it hard to find the light in it or the silver lining, right? I'm sorry your breathing is not good. What is causing that? Is that something that you normally have? Is it asthma? Is it allergies? Have you looked into figuring out what that is? I think out of all of the things that you listed, that is the most important thing that you take care of, because that is your health, right? And you said everyone is sick, has cancer, or has passed away. So being angry with the world, you know, in a small sense, you have COPD. Okay. And so is that from smoking? The world is not really responsible as a whole for all of that, because, the world did not make your dogs go into heat. The world did not make rats invade your college and destroy lots of clothes. The world did not tell one person to steal from your credit card, and the world did not ignore you or disrespect you by a repairman. So the world didn't do that. Those are all individual from black mold. Okay. So if all of this is happening, is this the house that you live in right now? I mean, if all of this is happening, it almost seems like with your roof leaking and rats in your cottage, and if it's got black mold, maybe you should move. Seems like a very unhealthy place for you to live, right? Seems like it's not safe there for you, right? Or was it a different place? Because if it's black mold in your house, then you should definitely move away from that, because that stuff will kill you. It'll kill you. Thank you, Ronald. Let me see what's going on here. I want to put you on the list. Mike passed away, and I moved into his place. The black mold was years ago when I helped a friend. Oh, and it gave you COPD that you still have? Well, that's terrible. Good Lord. Ronald. Thank you. What can I do for you, Ronald, for sending such a generous donation? How can I help you? Okay, Lisa, I'm going to put you on the list after Ronald. What can I do for you, Ronald? How can I help you? You missed my readings. It's just hard. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to be stressed out about money because I'm not normally, but because I got sick, um, anything but past life. We don't want that anymore. Yeah, ever since I got sick with the flu, it's just been, I had that for 2 weeks and I couldn't work because I was so sick, um, and then I started door dashing, and that was helping. But and then I wrecked my car, so it's like I never got the chance to catch up from missing work. How I feel you. Yeah, we ain't doing that no more. Forget that. We're gonna do some cards, and I'm also gonna look into your future. So let's do that. And I would also like to send some healing. Have you been having some trouble with your hip or like your sciatic? Because that's the twinge I was just getting was in my side, like in my hip. Thank you, Lisa. You have. Okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of healing in your sciatic. Let me spell that. SCIAT. Okay, thank you. Because I don't know how to spell that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do first. Okay, so we're going to do cards for you to figure out what's going on with you right now for Ronald. If you're interested in making a donation to help with my car repairs, I would super appreciate you. If you cannot afford to make a donation, please do me a great favor and share out to a few places so people can come in and maybe help out, and that would be awesome. And if I can reach my goal of $700 by Monday, I will do 7 consecutive lives of free readings. Yeah, it's rough sometimes. Yeah, no, it's hard to connect to spirit and stuff like that when you're dwelling in the 3D. How is on your business? Well, I can't go to my office because I don't have a car. So it's in the description box, Linda. If you just click on more of the description box, my PayPal is there. Hi, Jill. How are you? Looking wonderful. What do we have for Ronald? So sweet. So sweet. What does Ronald need to know? 7 of Wands. Ooh, determination. What are we determined to do? Okay, so this is, and I'm being reminded immediately of the sciatic and the pain. Okay, so have you been overtaxing yourself? Have you been going after something? Oh, poop. Thanks, Shell. Sheldon has shared the PayPal link. If anyone could tag Elspeth, she would be so lovely to have around. She directs everybody where they need to go when they're inquiring minds. So it feels to me like you need a break. This is a physical break. You have the 4 of Swords, which is about resting and recuperating and being determined to take a break. I don't know if this has to do with a vacation. Let's find out what these cards are trying to say. Oh, okay. So you have gone back to talking to somebody that you're not supposed to talk to anymore? Is that what happened? I just got the Lover's card. So is this what's going on here? What is this? Ronald, what's going on? Yeah. Well, it's one-sided. Is it you or the other person? That's what I want to know, because it says that you were taking a break and it was interrupted. So are you the one that interrupted it, or is the other person the one that interrupted it? Me. Honey, okay. Look, okay, you have the Moon card coming out. The Moon card is telling you that you're in illusion right now. You're blindfolded. You're not seeing reality. Okay? reality says, hey, come on. We know that this is not what we're supposed to do. And I want to tell you, first of all, you missed the beginning of my live where I was talking about my boyfriend that we've been seeing each other for a month now, and he's absolutely wonderful. He's currently playing video games with Emma, which makes me so happy. But he's amazing and he's wonderful, and he's better than anything I've ever had. And you know, if I had known, what I said was, if I'd have known that this is what was waiting for me, I wouldn't have fucked around with all that nonsense before, right? And I truly believe that to be true for everyone. There's a perfect person for you, waiting for you. Just stop fucking around with people who don't deserve you. You know, just stop fucking around with them. She totally blew me off. I have no closure. How do you stop just loving someone overnight? Okay, now, first of all, it hasn't been overnight. It's been a while, and you know that. It's been months. Spirit keeps telling you there's something better, but you're hanging on to the toxic. So you need to ask yourself, why do you feel like you don't deserve better? If you are allowing yourself to want someone that is not good enough for you, and Spirit is telling you there's someone better out for you, I'm telling you there's someone better out for you. If everything is telling you to let it go so that you can get your reward, manifest your reward, let this go. She cold turkey. It's called ghosting, and people who respect other people don't do that. Okay, so that's just another red flag. It's just another reason that you should not be messing with her, right? So you have a difficult decision to make as far as moving forward. I know that this has been in separation for quite some time, but it's time for you to accept responsibility for your feelings. You're the one making yourself feel this way. You're the one doing that, right? Two of Swords, Ten of Wands in reverse. You're the one making yourself feel agony. Okay, Linda, thank you. It's getting better in your mind. Hi, Chris. Ugh, you're doing this to yourself. You're punishing yourself by desiring somebody who's not a good match for you, somebody who didn't respect you enough to tell you that they didn't want to be with you, right? Like this is you're being toxic right now, Ronald. You're being very toxic. When you refuse to let go of somebody who doesn't want you, that's very toxic. Okay? It's that Taylor Swift song. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. You've been out of balance, not keeping up with your healing. Yes. And she's really, you know, and honestly, if somebody can do that to you, they're just not worth your time. Because that's not what you deserve. You're a sweetheart. You're an absolute sweetheart. And I don't think that this is your perfect person. And I've been pretty adamant about that. It felt like very one-sided relationship. And now that it's been over for several months, because I feel like this was before Christmas, wasn't it? Was it like before Christmas that this kind of fell apart and she ghosted you? Because I know we've talked quite a bit after that. You'll meet someone amazing. But you're looking at this, you know, with clouded optimism. You're not looking at reality. Okay? You have to get back to reality. Back to reality. The only way you're going to get back to reality is to stop telling yourself that she's the one, because she's not. November 20th. Okay, so here we are in April, and you get mad and punish yourself. Okay, why? Why are you getting mad? Are you upset with yourself because you allowed yourself to feel something for somebody who wasn't even free to feel things for you? I mean, she is in a relationship, right? So if someone's going to talk to you that's in a relationship, they're not going to be loyal to you. They're not going to be loyal to anyone. So just, I think what the core issue is here is that she has stirred up your self-esteem and self-worth issue. And this is why it pisses you off. It pisses you off because she's made you feel like you didn't deserve. Like you didn't deserve her, somebody that you wanted. She's made you feel like you didn't deserve her, and she kicked you to the curb and ghosted you. Very disrespectful. She didn't respect you. She didn't love you. And it's really kicked up this self-esteem issue, you know? But I think what needs to happen right now is you're the one who needs to reaffirm that you are worthy of a good relationship. Stop kicking your own ass, dude. Stop doing this to yourself. There is a good person out there waiting for you. You just have to stop letting all this garbage, these garbage people who are in a relationship, people who ghost you, stop letting them do that to you. The second somebody treats you less than what you deserve, and you do deserve a good relationship. You deserve a good, loving relationship with a good, loving person, somebody who's going to give to you as much as you're giving to them. Never, ever, ever accept less than that. And I know it might feel selfish at first, but it's not. I've really been looking at the reality of it, and yeah, it makes me mad I fell for it. Okay, so you're upset with yourself, right? You're upset with yourself because you wanted to be loved so badly by this person that you were willing to overlook all the red flags, right? Stop choosing unsuitable people, and that won't happen to you anymore. But she's unsuitable because she's not even free to be in a relationship with you. Isn't she married? Would you want your wife talking to somebody? You know? I wouldn't want my husband talking to anyone. You know what I mean? Hi, Tracy. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Linda. So, you have to stop being upset with yourself. It happens to all of us. We all do it. We all walk blindly and allow our feelings to override our rational brain sometimes, right? But man, let me tell you, when I decided to stop letting my feelings dictate my relationship, and I took the blindfold off. I took the blindfold off and I decided I'm going to go at this with my analytical mind. I'm going to let my mind look at these people and determine if they're good for me. I'm going to have my checklist of do's and don'ts, and anytime they do a don't, that person's out. And I stopped accepting less than what I deserve, and that would help you too. Stop accepting less than what you deserve. Just because you've never known a wonderful relationship doesn't mean you can't have one. Because you absolutely can. Okay? You absolutely can. Okay, so that's the cards that I have for you. Now we're going to do a little jump into the future. We're going to connect to you and see what's going on with your future. What's going on with your future? Well, she ghosted him. Married people never leave their spouses. Yeah, that's true. She ghosted him, she led him on, and then she ghosted him because she's not a nice person. Jill, she's just not. So anyways, we're going to look. Let's see what's going on for Ronald in his future. I know that there is somebody for you, Ronald. I really want you to stop accepting less than. Okay? Well, thank you, sweetheart. I know you deserve so much. Look, I know you do. You're an absolute sweetheart. You have, from the time that you stumbled across my life, you have never been anything but a kind person. Every time you come on this live, you've been kind to the viewers, you've been kind to me, and you've just been a good guy. And you know what? You deserve everything. You deserve a wonderful love in your life, and I know that you can have it. You just have to stop accepting all the garbage. Oh, look, Jill says you look handsome. Well, you know what, Ronald? You're a wonderful person. So, and wonderful people deserve wonderful people, and shitty people deserve shitty people. And you're a good guy. So, you have to look at it this way. Look at it this way. Your children, right? The children that are in your picture. How would you feel if your daughter came to you one day and said, "Hey, Dad, look at this really shitty person. I love him so much." What would you say? You would say, "No, honey, you deserve better than that. Don't accept that," right? You deserve better than that. God is good. Honestly. Right. And what did you tell her? You said it's already happened. You said that guy's not worthy of you, right? He doesn't deserve to kiss your shoes. He doesn't deserve you, right? That's how we feel about our children because we love them. We love them so very much and we want the best for them. So you need to go into this dating the same way that you would expect it for your children. Okay? All right? You need to love yourself and expect the best for yourself and treat it like these people are trying to date your child. Because really, that's what it is. Your inner child, it doesn't feel so great about himself. And your inner child really wants to have a beautiful, loving relationship, but it doesn't know how to recognize that. So go at it. Go at it like you would if it was your kid dating, if it was your son dating. If your son was out there and some toxic bitch comes walking up like, "Hey, bro, give me your paycheck," or, "Hey, bro, this is my boyfriend, but I'll talk to you." Are you going to tell him? Are you going to tell him, "Oh yeah, go with that girl"? No, you're going to tell him, "Run away." That is a walking red flag, right? Oh, Jill. Maybe y'all should be only if you're serious, Jill. I'm not doing a love connection here, but I'm just saying, if you're serious, Jill, maybe y'all should be Facebook friends. But don't lead poor Ronald on because he's a sweetheart. Of course he's serious. Ronald! Jill thinks you're attractive. What? The Love Boat. Da-da-da. Look, send Jill a friend request. She wants to talk to you. Goodness. Jill wants to talk to you. She's interested. Jill wants to talk to you. She said if you lived in Illinois, she would be all over you like white on rice. So send her a friend request. Okay, Tracy, I'll put you on the list. Look, go send her a friend request. You guys talk it out. She's serious. She said she's totally serious. Ronald said he can move. What? What? This is so beautiful. I love it. Okay, I'm not saying, but this is nice. Oh, wouldn't that be so amazing? Okay, first of all, wouldn't it be so amazing if two of my viewers met on my live and fell in love and lived happily ever after? And that would be so amazing. I love it. I just love it. Okay, that's fabulous. You guys are getting me all excited. Send Jill a friend request. I know. Look at me. I'm already pretending like everything happened. But anyway, he said he would move. I'm just saying I'm just encouraging people to get to know each other, whatever. Sheldon's like, quit it. I mean, I'm just saying. That would be amazing. Yes, that would be super cool. I'm just saying. Anywho, we're gonna do the Ronald. I see you moving in the future. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I didn't look yet. Okay. I know he's so sweet, Jill. He's so sweet. He is just the sweetest man. Very empathetic. Just such a sweetheart. You know, all of us empaths have just had the shit end of the stick, but you know what? I think it's time for us to start really getting what we deserve. You know, donate for gender. Okay, I gotta get caught up real quick on all these names. So give me 1 second. I've got Linda and Steve. I got Linda. I got Tracy. Thank you guys for donating. I appreciate you so much. I gotta get this car fixed. I got Shannon. Shannon's on Cash App, right? Misty the matchmaker. Oh, yes, he is. He's very much having a hard time. He was really into her. He really did. He really did think she was the one. And she just hurt him very badly. And he's just having such a hard time. But he's a sweetheart. Cash App. Okay. He's such a sweetie. He deserves a lovely lady. Aww. Well, and Ronald would definitely tell you how he feels, huh, Ronald? Let me know if he sends you a friend request because, yeesh, that makes me so happy. Gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. Stop it. Sheldon said to stop, so we can't carry on. Okay, let me look. I can't even feel like so I can't even feel like I could look at his future right now because of all this excitement about the possibilities. So we're gonna have to skip that for now. Love connection, that's right. Okay. I was gonna send some healing to his sciatic. So I'm gonna send that healing to you, Ronald, if you give me just a moment to connect to you. I just need your permission to send healing to your body. Oh, he's very excited. I'm feeling very, very dizzy. Elspeth, you missed the greatest thing. Elspeth, you missed the greatest thing. Okay. Everybody get Elspeth caught up. The love boat. That's right. I love it so much. Oh, that would just be so lovely. Okay. All right, Ronald, I'm going to send healing to your sciatic. Where is feeling that, okay? Okay. I did send some golden healing light to your back. Okay, there's a spot on your back where there's a little bit of a pinch going on, mid to lower back, somewhere right around where the where your thoracic and your lumbar meets. There's a little bit of a pinch there, and it's causing that sciatic pain going down. Okay, so we're going to send on both sides of your spine here, because I feel like this is just a compressed disc issue, that you might have an issue there. And I think that and we sent golden light to you today, because I felt like that would work a lot better than the blue healing light that we usually do to cool things. And we usually use that for inflammation, but the golden light will heal throughout your body and not just in the one space. So it's going to come in there. Thanks, Linda, for recapping for Elspeth. Okay. Oh, no, look, Elspeth. Look what happened. So Ronald was telling us, well, we did a card reading for Ronald, and he's having a hard time getting over the woman that ghosted him in November. Right. And he's really angry at himself, and he was talking about his feelings. And then Jill said that she really liked, that he was able to talk about his feelings, and too bad that he doesn't live closer to her, because she would totally like to meet him and talk to him and date him and all that wonderful stuff. So love connections. So anyways, that's what's going on here. So hopefully you will write down her name, Ronald, for Miss Jill, because she is an absolute sweetheart too. And so write down Jill's name, and she's a widow. Her husband passed away. Jill Levin, and look how absolutely gorgeous her energy is. And she's physically beautiful too. And look how wonderful she is. So write down her name and send her a friend request. And I better get invited to the wedding. You didn't see any of the comments that I mentioned. Look. Look how wonderful she is. Oh, you guys would be so cute together. Come on. Send her a friend request. She's a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. You guys are both sweethearts. And he said he would move. So she lives in Illinois, and he said he'd be willing to move for the right person. And so wouldn't that be so amazing? I mean, I think it would be. It's very exciting. If two people met on my live stream and fell in love, and I just think that would be so awesome. You're next, Jill. Just kidding. I know you don't want that. I had a paper clip, but I just dropped it. I was joking, Sheldon. You're not next year. It doesn't matter, because Ronald's picture is 11 years old also. So you guys have both. Sheldon's like, stop right now. I don't even want to hear it. He's like, just time out. Look, so you guys are both beautiful people. So, okay. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to, okay, so we did the healing. I don't want to do the future reading right now, because I feel like it would be tainted by my wishes. So we're going to save that for the next live stream. Okay, so we're going to save that, because I'm just too excited about possibilities right now. I don't feel like I could get a clear look at that. No offense, Ronald, but I'm so excited. So talk to Jill. Jill and Ronald and Jill. Oh, it's so cute. Hold on. Okay, wait, stop it. See, this is me letting making this clear. If we did meet, I will not have boobs. I literally love her. Oh, she's the best, isn't she? She's like, I'm just being honest with you. I don't have any boobs. Hope that's not a deal breaker. She's having them removed to save her life. And that's wonderful. I posted a question about buying a weekly ticket on the fire department page. You did? Where did you post a question? Elspeth? Oh my. On the fire department page? I didn't see it. Ronald, I think you should chat with her. You never know. You guys might hit it off. Okay. I gotta go. I gotta move on, because man, drink plenty of water. A private message by a random male I've met but don't know him. That's random. That's right. You can always be friends. So send her a friend request. Ronald, write her name down and send her boob schmoobs. Nobody cares about boobs. It's the inside that counts. Look at you guys. One of y'all send the other one a friend request. That's all I have to say. Just do it. I feel good about it. Okay, we're gonna move on. I gotta move on, even though I'm super happy about this. I owe you a future reading, but I want to wait until I'm not so wrapped up in this timeline that I just created in my mind. All right. Lisa Brummer. Well, that's wonderful. So he brought you to the store? Miss Lisa, what are we doing for you? Let's see. Let's see what's going on with you with these cards. I want to figure out what's happening with you. I'm hearing brace yourself. So let's see why. Why do we need to brace ourselves? What's going on? Lisa needs to brace herself. 3 of coins, which is all about building together. High Priestess, 10 of Swords, interesting combination. Okay, Lisa. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? All right, Lisa. So we're talking about a spiritual ascension, okay? And it feels to me like this process is happening because of situations that you've been in your life that have really created some negative karmic reactions in the universe. And it feels to me like we're in a process of rebuilding. So it feels to me like I'm looking into the past, that I'm looking into looking back and seeing where I could have made better choices with people, where I could have said things better, where I could have, been, less self-centered in a way. Are you still doing readings? Yes, absolutely. We've only been on for an hour. We're still doing readings. And it just feels to me like you are looking at these decisions that you've made in the past, and you're deciding that you want to be better. Like you want to have a better life. You want to have a better future. You want to have a better marriage, or you want to be a better person. And it's like something happened that made you realize that you were not being the best version of yourself. Okay. That it's like, I didn't really like, say, for example, and this is just an example, and I'm not saying this is what's happened or whatever, but say, for example, um, you have kids and they grow up and they tell you, well, mom, you weren't the best to us or whatever, and then it makes you look and think, well, when you take their perspective and you think to yourself, well, I could have been better, you know, I could have, looking back and from their perspective, I could have done things differently, and maybe it would have been, maybe they wouldn't feel so bad, or maybe, just it's just an example. It's like looking back over your life and seeing where you could have made better choices for yourself, for, that were not so self-centered, so to speak. And that's what I'm seeing here. So these three cards that I have right here, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Hierophant, is talking about a marriage. Okay, this is literally the King and Queen of Wands. This is a couple, and the Hierophant represents marriage. So it's between you and a marriage partner or somebody that you have a contractual agreement with in this lifetime. If you are not currently married, then it could be, if you had a spouse or somebody that passed. Okay, so let me know which one it is. Do you have? Are you married, or did you lose a spouse? Hi, Kelly. I'm glad you're doing awesome, Elizabeth. That's wonderful. So, but this to me represents marriage between you and someone else, and it just feels to me like, like you're tired of your divorce. Okay, so I don't know if this is recent. This is at 0707 angel numbers 707. Let's look it up. 707 is when you made that comment, and I always notice repeating numbers. 707. God has heard your prayers and wants you to know that the miracle you need to be in alignment with your highest goodness and truth are coming your way now. Enjoy the magic. And that's what this is all about. Building a foundation to be in alignment with your highest truth was the very first cards that came out. Deciding that you don't want to, be in a relationship with somebody who makes you not the best version of yourself, who makes you, like Travis used to make me yell. I mean, he would make me argue with him, and that wasn't who I am as a person. That wasn't me. That wasn't my soul. That wasn't what my soul wanted, right? I want peace and happiness. That's who I am at my core. So, being around people who bring out the worst in you, realizing that, hey, I don't want to be with this person anymore. So now we're going into a period of our life where we need to look inside of ourselves and say, hey, how can I make better choices moving forward? How can I be in alignment with my highest good, my highest soul self? All right. And so that means just reflection. We have to take a look back. We have to figure out, what it was about this person that we're attracted to, why we were attracted to this person. In order to get, the right person on your path, you need to figure out what went wrong with that connection. Like what should I have seen? What should I have known? Right? Looking back, you can make those decisions and choices. But it's all about using your intuition and figuring out, you know, who is the best choice for you now? Who's the best choice moving forward? And this is what we need. We need somebody who is just like us. Okay, somebody who is the same type of energy as us, who has the same type of drive as us, the same type of, uh, feelings about commitment, and the same type, but somebody who's just the same as us, you know, on a lot of the major levels. You don't want an exact copy of you, but you want somebody who's going to be in alignment with where you're headed. And that's not what you had in the past. Okay, so we're building a foundation right now, Lisa, where you are deciding what's going to be best for you moving forward. And you have to do that by looking at the past. Okay? You have to go back to those unhappy memories. You have to look and see why didn't this work? Which one of us was just trying to win the argument? Which one of us, was just trying to be in charge? Which one of us, and that's stuff that's not like a good, balanced, loving relationship where somebody's just always trying to win, right? So I don't know if you completely understand. Wonderful. I don't know if you're a fire sign or if that's just how it was represented in the cards, but you definitely have to go after what you want, and you want somebody who's going to be the same way. a self-starter, somebody who's going to play, not necessarily just play to win, but play to enjoy the game. Does that make sense? So I hope that helps you. And I got to go to Cash App for Elizabeth. Okay, and next up we have Miss Linda and see water sign Cancer. Okay, so fire signs go after what they want. They are self-starters. They are determined. They're very passionate people. So the universe is telling you to get passionate about what you want. Okay. Look at what didn't work out for you, and whatever the opposite of that is probably what's going to work for you, right? Cancers are all about the home, building a home. How are you, my darling? Okay, let's see what we have for Miss Linda. So excited. Thank you all for joining tonight. I just wanted to tell you thank you. This is a fundraiser for me to get my car back from the mechanic, and I'm trying to reach $700. So that would be awesome if we could do that. And if I do reach my goal of $700 in donations before Monday, I will do 7 lives of free readings, one right after another. So isn't that great? All right, what do we have from Miss Linda? Oh, Linda, when I said, I got you, Elizabeth, I got you written down on the list. Read what I'm drawn to. Well, look, see, I was shuffling the cards, right? And I decided I was going to split the deck and pull a card out of the middle. And what did I get but the Wheel of Fortune, which is a lucky twist of fate. The Wheel of Fortune, rainbows, the universe has opened an opportunity door for you. Blue skies ahead. So there's a twist of fate. So what is this about? Oh, stupid Poshmark. I'm excited about that. Oh, yes, I know. It was like $4,000 just in mechanical repairs, and it still needs to go to the body shop. And I'm responsible for about half of that because I had to get new tires put on as well as my deductible from my insurance company. So I just would love to have my car back. It's been a few weeks now, and I just would love to have my car back. Okay. So I'm seeing here that it's that things are finally starting to cool off. It feels like a competition here, Linda, and I don't know who this is exactly that you're competing with, but it feels like there's been some kind of a competition. But I think things are finally starting to calm down. And who is this that you have been competing with? There's so much friction here. I've got fives, the 5 of swords, the 5 of wands, and it just feels like friction. It feels like competition between you and someone else, or conflict. I said conflict, and the Page of Cups came out, and it's sitting right next to the 5 of Wands. So conflicting emotions, conflicting emotions between you and someone in your life. I have the Hierophant coming out. So this could be conflicting emotions about your spiritual path, your religious path, what you were taught growing up, that you're maybe seeing things in a different way now. And so you're having a lot of conflicting emotions. Or like I said a minute ago, it could represent, the Hierophant represents a Taurus. And it could also represent like a relationship, like a marriage or something like that. Yay, love it. Not sure. Okay, well, let's finish getting the cards and we'll see what this is in relation to. So this is all about change. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about change too. Like the Wheel of Fortune sometimes can get stuck. And with fives, it feels like it would be stuck quite a bit. And now that the Wheel of Fortune has come out, things are going to be moving forward for you in a positive direction. So we're going to look, and it's like you want change, but you don't know how to go about it. Okay, so this is saying here the cards are telling me that you want things to change, that you want things to get better, but you've got the Star card in reverse with the Ten of Wands in reverse. So you're overburdened and you're fearful of the possibilities. You have to allow yourself to release fear. You have to allow yourself to move out of the past and move into the present, not the future, because that's where anxiety lives in the future and depression lives in the past, right? So you need to allow yourself to move out of that energy, to move out of the energy of the past and stay grounded in the reality of now. Allow yourself to be present. Don't think about things that have already happened or things that have not happened yet. Just allow yourself to embrace change, however that comes, because that's what I'm seeing here. Change is coming. A lucky twist of fate. The universe wants something positive to come into your life, to refresh you, to breathe life back into you, to make life exciting for you again, for you to be happy. Okay? So just say to yourself, I am allowing myself to embrace change, and however that may come to me. Whatever the universe decides, whatever it is, it's going to be a beautiful thing because you have the Wheel of Fortune. What is this in relation to? Show me what this is in relation to. Oh, goodness. This is in relation to relationships that you have, relationships that have not always been the best for you. It could be a love relationship, like, you do have the Hierophant here, and it could be that you've struggled to be on the same page about things. But things will be changing. Look at this golden egg. The Seven of Coins coming out with the Lovers in reverse. Your choices and decisions that have revolved around this relationship, whatever it is, you are going to be reaping the rewards of the choices that you've made as far as this relationship is concerned. Okay? And I don't feel like it's a bad thing because of this golden egg. Like, we're finally going to start seeing something out of this because it's been a struggle. It feels like it's been a struggle for quite some time. And it feels like you always get knocked back or knocked down. And you always go back to the past, how it used to be. We cannot seem to embrace change and move forward, always going back to the past. We got to stop doing that. Allow yourself to stay grounded in the present. Okay, this is how we're going to move into this beautiful twist of fate. Even if it's just start for a few hours if you have to. If you can't make an entire day without thinking about the past, start with just a few hours. Commit yourself to a few hours a day of being completely present in your reality. Yeah, since my divorce, it's been hard. Is that what the DX is? I don't know what DX means. Diagnosis. Okay, I thought that was an RX. No, that's a prescription. DX is diagnosed. Sorry, I'm just not a doctor. Sorry, I'm not a doctor. Yes, I can understand how this has been hard, but things are going to change. So I love the lucky twist of fate for you, especially considering your diagnosis. And I feel like you have to allow yourself to depend on people like you've never depended on them before. It feels like people have depended on you for most of your life. And I think that it's time for you to allow other people to take care of you for a change. Okay. And stay open-minded, stay present, and stay open-minded. All right? Thank you so much for donating today, Linda. I really appreciate you. That's super awesome and amazing. Next, we have Miss Tracy. What does Tracy need to know? I don't know, but we're using the Lightseers deck. That's what I heard from you, Tracy. So let's see what happens. Lightseers. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sending many, 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 many blessings to you, Linda. And thank you so much for donating to my fundraiser for my car repairs. You guys are amazing. I love you all so much. Please take a moment to share out if you're kind. One more shuffle, and then we're going to see what we got from Miss Tracy. Two of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Magician. Nine of Wands. Temperance in reverse, Knight of Swords. The current CAT scan was free of any disease in my labs are all good. I was feeling very positive vibes from you, Linda, and that makes me super happy. Look, a lucky twist of fate. Things are going to get better for you, right? You just have to allow yourself to be present in the moment. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. This is such a wonderful day. Everybody's giving me such wonderful news, and I just love that for you so much. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Okay, what do we got here? Three of Wands, the Fool in reverse with the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Another Wheel of Fortune coming out. Yay! I'm going to set that off to the side, so that's good news. Sweet. Okay, we are doing Tracy Shea. Tracy, you're starting with the Two of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the Two of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Wands is talking about, usually this represents like a new passion in your life, a new relationship. It could represent a new romantic relationship, since Wands is all about creating physical energy, passion, things that you're very passionate about. It could also represent like a third eye awakening for you, since that's where it's located on this card. However, it feels to me like this is a person, because we have the Two of Cups in reverse. As most of you know that have been watching me for quite some time, whenever I get the Two of Cups in reverse, it feels like a toxic relationship. It feels like a relationship where there's not equal give and take. And that's the very next card that I have here, the Six of Pentacles, which represents equal give and take. So those three cards together is that there might be somebody new in your life who appears to be a good one, but really isn't. Because then you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's taking from you, taking energy from you, taking manifestation from you, somebody who's requiring an awful lot of effort and energy to have them in your life. So you have the Nine of Wands here. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to protect your boundaries. You have to make sure that you're telling this person no, that you're not letting them take advantage of you, because you have Temperance in reverse here. And Temperance in reverse is saying that your life is very much out of balance. Usually these two cards, these like the Sun and the Moon, would be balanced, but they are not. Okay. Usually they would be balanced, but they are not. They're upside down and they are not balanced. And so the universe is telling you it's time for you to move forward in your life. It's time for you to make a decision about where you want to be headed. Okay. Three of Wands is about making decisions that are best for you. Move towards that energy where you feel comfortable making a decision for you for yourself. Don't tell anyone what it is you're going to do, because I feel like if this toxic person in your life knew that you were going to make a decision that wasn't involving them or that wasn't revolving around them, that they would try to stop you from doing that. So the Fool in Reverse is telling you to be smart. Keep this information to yourself. Don't share it with anyone. And then if you can do that, then you'll be back on the right path, okay, where everything is balanced in your life. Oh, that's okay, Bambi. I totally understand. Does that make sense to you, Tracy? My boyfriend's playing video games with Emma, and it makes me so happy. They get along so well. Yes, it makes sense. Okay. So that message was very direct for you. Okay. So it very, very specific and direct for you. All right. So I hope you can take it and make some good choices for yourself. Okay. All right. I love that it just flowed right out and went right to you. All right. Next we have Miss Shannon. I hope that you can take the advice, okay? Because it's time for you to start thinking about yourself and doing what's right for you. You know, it's interesting that we have people come into our life and they're usually wearing some kind of a mask, you know, especially romantic relationships. They come in and they pretend they're wonderful and amazing. And they pretend they're everything that we want for a time. And then that changes, right? And then they start revealing their true self. Yeah. Yeah, he's my person. I know it without a doubt. I have no doubts at all about that. I have no doubts about that at all. Yes. And they start showing you who they truly are, because people can only fake nice or fake being what you want them to be for so long, right? So this is why it's a good idea to take things slow. You know, Israel and I have been taking things slow. And it's been great. It's been amazing. Amazing. I love that man. He's really amazing. Treats me better than anyone I've ever known in my life. And just makes me so happy. Okay. Anyways, enough about me. Shannon! Hi, Kathy. How are you? You going to hang out with us? We are raising money for my car repairs because I tried my best to avoid driving in the snow and the ice, this being my first winter in South Dakota, and it didn't work out. And I slid on ice driving about 10 miles an hour and managed to do $4,000 worth of damage to the front and mechanical bits of my car. So my car is finally repaired and ready for me to pick it up. I just have to come up with my portion of the expenses. So that's what we're doing. We're raising money. And if I can raise $700 by Monday, I have pledged to do a solid week of free readings, 7 lives of free readings. Isn't that awesome? Just look at the odds. I mean, we only have 14 people watching. Look at the odds. I mean, if you tuned in every night, you could probably get more than one free reading just by making a donation to my car repairs. Oh, it's okay. Life happens. You know, life happens and it's okay. Shannon, let's see what we got for you, sweetheart. What do we got for Shannon? Have you been going through a situation that seems very severe to you, Shannon? Because that's what I heard. I heard that the situation is severe. And so that just makes me feel dire. Like it's like we're so ready for this to be over, whatever this is. So let's look. It's all good, Kathy. It's just some things are meant to happen, right? And I couldn't avoid it forever, apparently. Luckily, I have full coverage insurance, but my beautiful car has been in the shop for a couple of weeks. And they finally called me and told me that it's ready. So that's fun. Situation is dire. Is this a money situation that we have going on here? What is this? I have the Nine of Cups with the King of Wands, the Emperor in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Death and Rebirth card coming out. So what is this cycle that we're trying to put an end to? Is it worrying about our finances? Is it not feeling like we're in control of our finances? Six of Cups in reverse. So this is saying that you want it to be like it used to be, but that's not how it is right now. And so we have to, like I said just a minute ago, we have to embrace change. We have to stand in our true essence. King of Wands, this is somebody who knows how to be a leader, somebody who knows how to take charge of the situation, right? Somebody who knows what the right decisions are to be made, but we're spending an awful lot of time thinking about the past. You have the Hermit card with the Six of Cups in reverse. We're thinking about the past. We're thinking about the way things used to be. Emperor in reverse, feeling powerless right now in this situation, whereas we used to be in control. With this King of Wands, we need to get back to that energy of being in control, not allowing people to manipulate responses, reactions out of us, being in charge of our energy, not being vulnerable, not feeling like we're at our wits' end or that we're at some kind of family relationships. Okay, so it feels to me like people provoke emotions out of you, and it's causing you to regress to an earlier version of yourself that you are just not comfortable with anymore. You've done a lot of work. You've been working on yourself with the Nine of Cups and the King of Wands. We're trying to be better in life. We're trying to move forward, to have more stability in ourselves, to recognize like the divine essence and everything around us. But somebody's coming in and just making you feel like a kid again. But, not really in a good way, provoking old issues inside of you, making you really think about how much things have changed for you. So I want you to try and look at the positives, like what has changed for you in a positive way. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you. And think about how you want those changes to continue working for you in the future. Okay? Take a step back from whoever this person is that is provoking you. Yes, it's all fine and good for us to recognize the emotional trauma triggers that we have, but you don't need to be around the same person all the time that's doing that to you. Three of Swords in reverse. Take some space and allow yourself some time to heal those emotional wounds, that baggage that's coming to the surface, because you want your heart to be whole, right? We got to allow some space. If somebody's going to come around you and they keep triggering the same trauma response for the same issue, you don't need that to repeat. Okay? With the Death and Rebirth card, you don't need that feeling repeated over and over again. Right? You only need someone to tell you that one time. Make sense? I got you on the list, Kathy. Got you on the list. So, this feeling powerless that you're feeling right now, feeling like you don't have control over the situation, you can easily turn that situation around by making empowered decisions for yourself. Okay, this person is triggering me and making me feel not good. I need to take some space from this person. I really need to look and see what this is making me feel. Okay. Hi, Karen. How are you? And once I can get that cleared away, once I can figure out, okay, this is triggering, this emotional bondage situation from when I was a child. You've got baggage. Everyone's got baggage out their ears, right? So if you're around somebody and they keep triggering the same response in you, take some space from them and work on the trigger. All right. Okay, next is going to be Elizabeth. So true. Miss Elizabeth. How are you doing, Karen? How are you? It's good to see you. Yes. Yes, he is real. He is real. He is real. He's very real. I know. I thought it was amazing. When he told me his whole name, I was like, well, there you go. It's perfect for me. I could not. I could be happier, but I don't know how. Mediumship reading. Okay, we need some guidance. Yeah, he's amazing. Okay, do you have anyone in particular that you want me to connect to? Let's see what I can do for you, dear. Very excited. Why is my phone being stupid? Me. Love some insight. Is there a fee? Oh, well, tonight we're doing, Karen, tonight we're doing donations because I'm trying to get my car out of automotive jail. And I wrecked it on the ice, and it was very expensive. It was about $4,000+ to get it fixed, and I'm responsible for almost half of that because I had to get new tires too. They were not winter tires, and so they definitely needed to be switched out for good tires. So we're doing a fundraiser so I can get my car on Monday. So if I can raise $700 by Monday, which is about how much I need that I don't have made, then I will do free readings for a week for 7 consecutive lives. I will do free readings, and it would be amazing, and it would be wonderful. So thank you so much. 50 stars. Woo. Thank you so much for the 50 stars. I appreciate you. I'll do a little reading for you, okay? 50 stars. Sweet. Okay, Miss Elizabeth. I do have an older female coming through for you. She's very, very tired, she's telling me. She's just so tired. I feel like I want to sleep all the time. I just feel like I just don't even want to get out of bed. I get tired just walking. I just want to sit. I just want to sleep. Oh, goodness. She's very tired. And I'm not sure if this is like a grandma that you have, or like a great aunt, or just like a much older female, but she's making me feel like she used to have brown hair. My body is achy. Hi, Vanessa. My body is achy. I'm tired. I just don't want to do anything, she says. I'm feeling really drawn out. making me yawn. She's making me yawn. Like I was fine until I connected to her energy. She's giving me a T name like Teresa, Terry, Tracy, a T name. I I feel terrible because I'm like, can I have somebody else that's not as tired as you are because it's really affecting me. And she's making me yawn, and I'm not. I'm not tired. It's only 7 o'clock. It's only 7 o'clock here. I'm not tired at all. Okay. So I do have a male coming forward now. He's waving to her. I'm not sure if they knew each other in life, but he is waving to her. He knows her where they are now. What? 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 Hello? Right now? Right now? What? What happened right now? Why you start? What? Okay. What? Are you? What's wrong? Would you relax? I'm trying to work here. Goodness. She just got really. Oh my God! It's okay. It's okay. I'm switching to somebody else because, uh, yes, my cat talks. Yeah. Right. You talk to me right now. What? You okay? Hmm? You all right? Yeah. Everything's okay. Everything's okay, kitty. He said, I want him. What's the matter? What's wrong? Mama? You're okay. Okay. So I have a gentleman here. Okay, Karen. I have a gentleman here, and he's coming to me, and he's wearing like a jean jacket. So, okay, relax. It feels like it's winter time or autumn time. It feels like he's been gone a while because this jean jacket, and I'm feeling so like 90s. I'm feeling so late 80s, early 90s with this jean jacket. And it feels like he's been gone a while. So this would be somebody who might have passed in the 90s. Okay. And it's a male. These two people don't know each other. Okay. But they are acknowledging each other. So they are in your soul family. And I'm getting a C name like Charlie. Hi, Chandra. How are you, my darling? Hello, beauty. I am doing a fundraiser for my car because it's ready for me to pick it up, but I'm not ready to pick it up. I don't have enough money. So we're trying to raise money by Monday so I can go get my car back. Isn't that wonderful? I'm so excited. And if I do raise $700 by Monday, I will do 1 week, 7 days of free live readings. Isn't that great? It cut out. Can you repeat what you said? So I'm getting a gentleman, and he's coming to me in a jean jacket, and he's making me feel like either he was born in the 90s or he passed in the 90s, like 1994, somewhere around that time frame. And he's giving me a C name. And I'm not sure if it's his first name or last name, but I'm getting a gentleman, okay? But he's just making me feel the 90s. All right. So I'm not sure like how that resonates, if that resonates with you. But these two people, they don't know each other, but they are both in your soul family. Okay, but they don't know each other. It feels like they just both knew you. And I feel like if you are needing some guidance or direction, that he would be the way to go with a C name, your dad's cousin Craig. Did he have a jean jacket? Do you know? Like if he passed in the 90s or it was born in the 90s? Hi, Carol. How are you? Because he's coming to me in a jean jacket, and it feels very 80s or 90s to me for some reason. I got you on the list, Karen. Crap, what did I do? I was writing somebody's name down and I feel lost. My phone is really being dumb. Your dad just confirmed he had a jean jacket. Okay. Wonderful. I'm so glad you were able to confirm that. That's lovely. Okay, so I have him here, and he says that if you need advice, you should ask him. What is it that you need guidance on? I guess because he's family. Okay, Chandra, I got you on the list. He feels like he would be better suited than this old lady. What are you doing? She's got to rev herself up just to jump on the bed. She's really not good at jumping. He says, I want you to know how special you are. Oh, okay. So he's telling me that you see things differently than most people. He's literally like showing me behind your eyes how you see the world different than most people do. He's telling me that you can see things both ways. He's showing me like one eye is color and one eye is black and white. So it's almost like you see both sides to every story, or you see the good and the bad in everything. Okay. Any advice? Absolutely. And he's saying that it makes it really hard when you can see the good and the bad, or the color or the black and white in every situation, or both sides to a story. It's really hard for you to align yourself with one or the other, because you can see the each perspective clearly. It can be very confusing, he said. And also not knowing what to do because of that. He's telling me that you need to go with your heart. Because of this special vision that you have, what he's calling special vision, being able to see both sides or both perspectives of any situation, the color and the black and white, both versions, two sides to every story is what he's telling me. When you can see the good and the bad in everything, it's really hard to choose. So what you have to do is listen to your heart. Okay. That's what he's telling me. I don't completely agree, but that's what he's telling you. I feel like you should go with your intuition. I feel like you should listen to the advice that your soul gives you immediately in any situation. And if we're feeling lost and estranged from our path, maybe you have slid away from your purpose. Maybe you have gone off the beaten path a little bit. And it's time for you to trust your intuition and allow it to guide you back on the right path. He says that you've gone down a slippery slope. So it's not something that was done intentionally. We don't make wrong choices intentionally. But the slippery slope is, I feel like this is in relation to, is it enabling? It feels like we have become too dependent on other people, or we have allowed other people to become too dependent on us. Okay, so it's one or the other. It's one of these, but it has to do with enabling. It's very easy to lose your sense of self and your sense of purpose when you become dependent on somebody else to supply you with that. He's telling me that that is a karmic tie, a binding tie. We don't want binding ties. So perhaps we need to think about that. Okay, Elizabeth, think about the things that are binding you, the ties that are binding you. Okay? We don't need that. Right? So makes a lot of sense. I struggle with a lot trusting people, which is why I see a lot of things in black and white and the other side. I agree. Okay. So that's the advice that he has for you. And he wants you to listen to it. He even said for you to rewatch it again tomorrow. So I don't know when we started, maybe at like 1 hour and 35 or something. I'm not really sure when we started your reading, but somewhere around the 1 hour 35, 40-minute mark, to rewatch your reading again tomorrow. Okay. I don't know why he wants you to do that, but I mean, you can watch it and get different things from it when you watch it again. Okay. All righty. Now we have Miss Kathy. Kathy, how can I help you, Kathy? He did pass in the 90s. Oh, I just saw that comment. Well, Craig is full of wise advice. And whoever that tired lady is, glad she's gone. Hi, Shawana. How are you? Okay, I'm only going to be on for another 20 or 30 minutes. I got to go back out to my company. Okay, we are starting with the 6 of Wands, which represents a win for you, Kathy. What are you winning at? Why is that not standing up? Okay, relax. What is Kathy winning at? Justice. Ooh, I like that combination. 6 of Wands with the Justice card. Doing the right thing and being rewarded for it, Kathy. Unstoppable force with the Knight of Swords. I really love the energy that you have coming out with these cards. It feels to me like things are going to be moving in a positive direction. Queen of Cups. I feel like you're getting better at judging people, okay? I feel like you're getting better at letting go of people and judging people. And I'm wonderful. Thank you so much, Shawana. I appreciate you. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Okay, with the 6 of Wands is talking about recognition, being recognized, finally getting recognized for your worth, your value. How dependable you are, how heartfelt you are, how steadfast and loyal you are. Yeah. And I feel like you just have allowed people too much space inside of your heart when they have not really done things to show they deserve it. But we're getting some clarity on that now. We're getting some clarity on what we're responsible for. Thank you, Jacqueline. You're a sweetheart. How are you doing? No, you didn't miss yours, Chandra. There's one more in front of you, and then it's your turn. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. I hope you're doing well. You're loving these cards. I love these cards for you too. Good night, Shell. Oh, you got a little headache. Oh, I'll send you some healing. I'll send you some healing. It's good to see you too. I'm doing a fundraiser for my car repairs because my car slid on the ice and I did a lot of damage to it, and it's ready for me to pick it up, but I'm not ready to pick it up yet because I don't have enough money. So I'm trying to raise $700 before Monday so I can pick my car up. And so we're doing donation-based readings, whatever you can afford, and I appreciate you. Okay, so if you're interested in doing that, the information's in the description box. Hi, Caroline. How are you? So what I'm seeing here for you, Kathy, is a newfound awareness of where we went wrong in the past, where we allowed people too much space inside of our heart when they hadn't really shown us that they deserve to be there. It's like people see what they can get from you, right? Oh, goodness, Sadie, it's awfully late there in the UK. My gosh, it's 8 p.m. here. What is it, like 2? It's like 2 a.m. Friday night. Woot woot. So, Kathy, you have to take the blindfold off. You have the moon card in reverse. Time to take the blindfold off and accept responsibility for this, for giving people too much space, giving people too much space in your heart, too much space in your life where they did not show you that they deserved it. They did not show you that they wanted to be there. You just gave it willy-nilly. 10 o'clock in New York. I know, and it's 8 here, and I'm about to be off of here in just a couple of minutes. I got a couple more readings that I have to do, but that's what I'm seeing for you, Kathy. And then the 9 of Cups just flew out when I was shuffling the cards. It says wishes granted, 9 of Cups. Look, meow. So once we can get the clarity on this, or where we went wrong, where we're responsible for giving people too much room to kind of walk all over us, right? That's really what it's about, right? Yeesh. Very slow. Absolutely. Take things slow. And you know, what's meant for you will find you. What's meant for you will find you. What's meant for you will find you. Well, I missed you too, Elspeth. I told people to tag you because you didn't come in right away. All right, Miss Karen Hillier. Karen Hillier, how can I help you? Karen Hillier. How can I help you? You're welcome, darling. It's so good to see you, Kathy. I'm so glad you're taking things slow and looking at things with clear eyes, right? We got to do things with clear eyes. Oh, well, it was an amazing kickoff to the show. I mean, there was love connections. I mean, it was just so amazing. It's great stuff. Ronald really brought the energy to the beginning of the show. I think he's talking to Jill. I think that's why we haven't heard from him or Jill. I think they're having a conversation. Wouldn't that be so awesome if two of my viewers fell in love and lived happily ever after? I mean, I really think that would be amazing. This is so exciting. Anyways, Karen, how can I help you? What can I do for you, ma'am? Yeah, it was good stuff. That would be super cool. It would be amazing. Whatever comes for you. Okay, love. It's like I'm seeing. I like my foot is hurting. You know, the arch of my foot is hurting because I feel like I've been in stirrups of some kind. And what I'm seeing is those like I don't know what they're called, but they're like not ropes, but like cloths that hang from the ceiling and like you twist yourself all up in them, like Pink did for her show. That's what I'm seeing. So I feel like you're twisted up about something that you've got yourself all tangled up and you're hurting yourself by doing this. We're all tangled up. We have to unravel the mess. We have to unravel it so we can see what is causing the pain. When we just want to live a simple life, right? We just want a simple life. I'm getting like a really sharp pain in my arm. Do you have a tattoo on your arm? Like right here? Because I'm feeling it right here, and it feels like it would feel if you were like it's like a burning sensation, like a tattoo would feel. Like a compass, a tattoo of a compass, or like something to do with your direction. I'm fully sleeved, both arms. Do you have a compass on you anywhere? I'm feeling something about your true north, your compass. And now my ankle is hurting, like your Achilles heel. What is your weakness? It's, they're giving me symbolisms. Okay. You have Reiki symbols. Okay. Your compass, your true north is what they're showing me. What is your true north? And what is your Achilles heel? What is your weakness? What is keeping you from that? What is distracting you from that? What is taking your attention away from your true north? I'm very excited about this blue. What are you showing me? I'm seeing like a blue ring. Blue ring. It looks like a portal. This ring that they're showing me. It looks like a portal. Like have you seen like Doctor Strange, how they make the circles, the portals? That's what I'm being reminded of right now. Like a portal. What kind of portal do we need? And I'm feeling something in the lungs. And I'm hearing, I just want everything to be okay. Does that make sense to you, Karen? I just want everything to be okay. I just want a simple life. Just want a simple life. I feel like I have been walking through the desert, climbing mountains, walking through the desert. I feel like I have been through a very trying experience. And I just want a simple life. I'm congested right now, coughing a lot. Yeah, I'm feeling that in the lungs. And so I would really love for you to I just really want you to get that taken care of. If you can concentrate your energy on that, okay, on the honestly, it feels like it's the lower heart, which would be your physical reality, your physical heart. Um, like there's some stiffness. We require fluidity, Karen, and there is some stiffness as far as your lower heart, your third dimensional reality heart, your loving relationships, love of the self is so important. You had open heart surgery 18 months ago. I want you to go get that lung looked at. Can you get an x-ray for me? That would really make me feel better if you could, because I did feel something there in the lung. And I would love for you to get that checked out, just, for shits and giggles. Because when things are brought to my attention, there's a reason for it. Okay? I need fluidity. Okay. And I'm feeling it again. So, yes, definitely get that checked out. It feels like I feel like you've been overdoing things lately. I feel like I'm trying to get through so much. Hi, Suzanne. I'm glad you made it. I feel like I'm just trying to get through so much. Hello, Donna. Thank you. Happy Easter to you, too. And I just want a peaceful life. I just keep coming back to that. I just want a peaceful life. And I'm hearing like the rays of sun are shining, but sometimes things block those rays from penetrating into your skin, and you stand in the shadow. All you have to do is move one step to the left or one step to the right, and you can feel that sunshine again, right? I just want a peaceful life. I feel like there is this congestion that you speak of, this of course you have the chakra symbols, what the heart is associated with. That's exactly how you feel. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too. Like it's been blocked by the shadows. That something has like tossed you into the shadows. Close your eyes and find your true north. Your true north. It's one step to the left or one step to the right. And all you have to do is turn towards your true north. What is it, that thing that you know without a doubt? That thing that is more dependable than the sun. For you, you look to your true north. And that's where your simple life will be found. Okay? Misty saved my life. She found lung cancer. She foretold kidney problems and said they were relatively minor. Kidney stones. True story. Two true stories. You're welcome. I hope that helps you, and I hope that you get that x-ray on your chest. That would make me feel so much better. Please You don't have to tell me it's your personal health information. You don't have to tell me the results of that. But I do like to know when I'm right because my ego loves that shit. But thank you so much for coming on the show and donating, and I appreciate you so much. And I hope you feel better soon. And I will be sending healing, but your heart is something that you have to take care of yourself. Find your true north. Okay? That thing that is steadfast for you no matter what. Okay. I'm happy you're here, Suzanne. You caught the end of the show. We've been on for 2 hours already. We're going to do a reading for Chandra right now. Chandra, it's your turn. And I do believe Chandra is the last one that we're doing. You're welcome. You're welcome. I always tell Misty, not that she's ever surprised. Well, I'm not ever surprised. How you doing, my love? It's so good to see you. What does Chandra need to know? Are you getting enough rest? That's what I'm hearing right away. This has to be the last reading, guys. I'd like to go back out and speak with my daughter and my boyfriend, since I have one of those now. Okay. Let's see what we have for Miss Chandra. Eight of Cups. What is it we're sick and tired of? I feel like we're just tired, and that is exactly just wanting a better understanding. I hope you do too, Suzanne. Facebook was very kind enough to tell you I was here today. What are we tired of? Are we getting enough rest? You have the Emperor coming out. This could represent an Aries in your life. It could represent you if you're the one who's always in charge of everything. You have the Six of Cups in reverse, which is all about reminiscing in the past, thinking about your younger self, thinking about when things were different in your life. You have the Ten of Wands coming out after the Tower. We're definitely in a phase right now where there's going to be some transitioning happening in your life. Things are going to be shifting and changing. And it's all because of this perspective that you have where you're looking at the way things are now and the way they used to be in the past. It's funny because we move so gracefully one step in front of the other into this future that we find ourselves in now. And we don't notice all of the minute changes, all of the little things that have changed over time, over the years, things in your relationship, for example, which we have the Hierophant coming out with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Are you happy in your relationships? Are you happy with the way things are right now? Because I feel like you are not. Eight of Cups. I feel like there's been too much of the same old is what I'm seeing. And with this Six of Cups in reverse, it's making me feel like it's causing you some great amount of anxiety that you finally stop and look and you see how much everything has changed. And now it's causing you some distress. It's causing you distress because you didn't realize all these tiny baby steps were leading you to where you are now. And we don't know how to handle this situation. We have the Moon card in reverse coming out after the Nine of Swords. This is definitely a situation where we need to get clarity, but you don't have that clarity right now because your heart and your mind are both involved in this situation. Your Eight of Wands is like you have to communicate with your spouse about this situation. You have to talk to them about, hey, look, this is where we are now. This is where I see that we are now. Where do you see us right now? And do you feel like our relationship has changed over time? And are you happy with where it is? Because I'm not. Make sure you say that. The interesting thing is you're ending with the Eight of Wands. You started with the Eight of Cups. Things have become very stagnant and stale and routine in your life, and your soul is telling you, Remember when it was better? Remember when it was different? Remember when it wasn't so heavy, when life wasn't so hard, when when there was a spark inside of you that was a flame. And right now you're like this burning ember. Of course it will never go out, but you miss being the flame. And I keep being reminded of that beautiful picture of you and your husband where you were dressed up in like the 20s or something. And I keep being reminded of that. And it's like, where is that? Where is that flame? Right? That's what I'm seeing. We need to get the flame back. That's what we need. We need to have this conversation. We need to have the tough conversations with our loved one, and we need to say, is this what you want? Is this where you want us to be? And if not, we need to change that now. Right? Hello, Corinne. Hello, Lynn. How are you? Hitzer, how is everything with you? We're just about done here, but I thank you all for joining me. So you have to, yeah. You have to fight for it if you want it to work. Marriage is work. You can't just sit on autopilot and let it run itself because there's nobody steering that car, right? When you get into the routine, nobody's steering the car. The car is going to drive off course, and it's not going to end up where either one of you wanted it because nobody is attending the direction of the relationship. You're both just going through the motions. Get back on course. Somebody needs to take the wheel. Somebody needs to take the wheel. You need that emperor to come back. Somebody needs to take the wheel, whether it be you or him. Oh my God, the synchronicities. Chandra, have they not been insane? Let me tell you about a couple of them that I've had, okay? We had one, Israel and I were talking about skydiving, and I told him, I said, what's even crazier than skydiving to me is when people put those like flying squirrel suits on and jump off a freaking mountain. Like, that's nuts. And then within hours, he's playing Mario Kart and his parachute is a flying squirrel. Yesterday, I said something when we were walking out of a restaurant, go down the street, turn the corner, same exact thing around the corner. And I'm like, wow, that was fast. Like, it's been one thing right after. It's just random crazy stuff. One thing right after another. Angel numbers all day, every day. Like right now, 12 viewers with 21 likes, 1221 mirror numbers. Because I'm talking about Israel. Immediately, like the synchronicities are insane. I told, Israel's moving apartments, and I told him, I said, you'll find something exactly at the right time. And just a couple minutes later, he found an apartment for himself. So it's crazy good. Like, it's crazy good. So create the change now, because you had the beginning with an 8 and ending with an 8. And the 8 of Wands is all about change and about change that happens quickly. So do that now and see immediate results, right? That's what that's all about. So anyways, the synchronicities, man, whew, the angel numbers all the time. All the time. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. I've been seeing 111, 1111, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. I've been seeing all the time. It's been great. So much resonating. No, Lynn, I'm sorry. I've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes and I'm just about to go off. Ooh, pop off. Well, you're wonderful, dear. And I hope it makes sense to you. And I hope it gave you some clarity and give you some direction and how to handle this situation that you're in. Right? The numbers are amazing. What? If you're interested in getting my April special, it's half price. It's $30 for 30 minutes. The information is in the description box. You can contact me on my Facebook page to set up a time and day that you would like to have your video chat, personal one-on-one reading for any of the services that I offer. $30 for 30 minutes. Or you can contact me on my website, www.quantumcatalysthealing.com. Okay, I want to thank you all for joining me. I want to thank you for donating. If you're watching the replay, feel free to donate for my car repairs. It's almost $2,000 that I have to come up with by Monday. I've been trying to raise money, but my car's ready and I'm not ready for my car. So thank you all for joining me. I hope that I see you again. Maybe I will see you tomorrow. That would be fabulous, right? Hi, Stephanie. Long time no see. How are you? And if you're just finding my page, make sure you like and subscribe. If I do make $700 by Monday, I have pledged to do 7 live streams consecutively of free readings, just free readings all the time for 7 consecutive live streams. So let's everybody cross our fingers and make sure that I reach my quota by Monday. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the readings. I hope you got messages out of them for yourself as well. If you did, if not, hey, the energy was wonderful, right? I want to wish you all a good Friday, a great Friday, an amazing Friday. I hope you have a wonderful week.